Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christy with Ahn Co. It's Tuesday, March 3rd. I'm going to go over the markets with you. So we got a surprise today. Federal funds rate was cut here. They came out and said they were doing an emergency cut to prepare this economy for what could happen with the coronavirus. And they did believe that we will see a pullback in the economy both globally and domestically. And they wanted to fight that from really hurting our economy too much and prepare for that. And so they decided to cut rates, which was a surprise. Like I said, an emergency cut. And it caught the market a little bit off guard. So we got the Dow to rally right off of it. And then once we kind of deciphered everything and said, hey, hold on, they're thinking that you could possibly see this economy falter, they started to pull it back once again. So after being up 500 points, down 300 points, it's been all over the place, but hovering around that negative action right now. And that's really what affected the cattle markets. When you look at it, cattle markets were up well over $1.50 this morning. And when that news broke and you started to see the Dow come down, it pulled them down as well. So live cattle, feeder cattle, front months were slightly lower. Deferred months, however, were down about $1.75. Hog markets were able to stay supported up 75 cents. When you look at the grain markets, you saw a bit of support. We've had friendly outside markets a little bit over the last couple days. And one thing to note is the US dollar is over 250 off of its high. And that's a good thing for these markets, as exports have been the bear news around these markets for quite some time. That if we get that US dollar to pull back a little bit, and these lower prices that we're seeing right now, hopefully we'll be able to drum up that export business and get us back to the pace that we need to be. So grain markets had a bit of a rally today. Corn market up 5 3/4, soybeans up 2.5. Still waiting to see any sort of demand or news out of China. That's been what's holding the soybean market back. And then wheat market, Kansas City wheat barely positive, but both Chicago and Minneapolis having good days, anywhere to 4 to 5 cents higher on the day. So as we progress along this, one thing is just going to be noting to see where we start to see this China news. They're supposed to be issuing waivers right now for purchases, so hopefully we're able to see those come in, and hopefully we're able to see this US dollar play a role and start to get some private sales drum back up, especially when you look at the corn market and hopefully seeing some of those sales to Mexico. I do have to close with the disclaimer: trading in futures and option involves risk loss and is not suitable for all producers. This is a solicitation. Have a great day.